What is up, guys? Today is Tuesday. This is going up on Wednesday, but it is back day. Back is on the menu, and it is 1:44. So I will let you guys know right now. There won't be much yapping. There won't be much yapping in the workout. It's gonna be quick, pretty fucking quick. Most videos have been like that recently. Kind of sucks, I know, but I need to squeeze in these workouts because I still have stuff to do for work, right? Um, So the reason being why this workout is going to be a bit rushed, which I hate, by the way. I hate rushing it, but it's better than nothing, right? And it's better than being at the gym late for me personally because I got to sleep early and I got shit to do early in the morning, right? I got to wake up early. But the reason being is because I have a class later and it's about to be 2. I should be getting to the gym at 1:55, basically 2, right? After warming up and stuff. And I need to basically get in and get out. You need to be out of there by 2:10. So, 2:10. I'm tripping. 3:10 because I have a class at 4, and that class is about my business, right? It's to help me grow my business and properly um, manage my business. But yeah, with that being said, there won't be much yap. Um, what I'm thinking about right now is how I'm going to do this workout. I'm thinking, obviously, warm up with pull-ups, warm up with some pull-ups. Um, and then lane closure. It looks like it's still there. Warm up with some pull-ups, and then I'm thinking the Nautilus row machine, Nautilus pull down machine, like superset them bad boys. Even though it's kind of hitting the same thing, which is the lat. And I could do a T-bar row or a hammer strength seated row, but we will see because I wanted to do weighted pull-ups, but we might not do that. Don't know yet. I do not know yet. So do not quote me on that. But let's get to the gym. Oh, also for caffeine today, this is what I'm. Ooh, fucking street. But I am drinking the Green Apple Jolly Rancher C4. Cheers. That is good. That is good. But anyways, sorry, had to burp. Anyways, let's get to the gym. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, not much yap, so let's just get this over with. There'll probably be a yap after for sure. So let's get this over with.
That's the only girl I know. That's the bachelor party.
All right, guys. So, as y'all may have noticed, I forgot my mic, bro. I forgot my little mini mic. So this mic only connects to the Pocket 3. It doesn't connect to the receiver for the mini to this receiver. If I had the the regular regular mic, it would connect apparently. But for the mini, it doesn't. It can only connect. Only other mini mics can connect to it. Apparently, I didn't know that. Thought any DJI product could. That's why I bought that DJI mic to begin with. But yeah, there was no mic. But I did superset a lot. I did not record my pull-ups. I only recorded it in portrait mode. I ended up doing 3 pull-up sets, no weights, no weighted pull-ups, just regular pull-ups until failure. Um, as far as ratings, the only reason I'll give this an A plus is because I rushed it. But if it was a regular back day where I wouldn't have to rush, this would have been an S tier workout. I just hate rushing really, but honestly, I could still give it an S tier, bro. It's just I don't like rushing. That's it. It's personal opinion. Some people want to be in there less. I didn't even get to do my cardio, bro. Um, I did do some of my core, but I still have to do at least some leg races or something when I get home. Uh, well, after my class, really. So I'm gonna get home, shower, do cardio, get core done, and then shower again. Sometimes you just gotta get shit done, bro. You just gotta get shit done. Fuck. But, anyways, my hair's all fucked up because I was wearing that beanie. But yeah, I just hate rushing. It's just, I've been so busy. Thank God, right? Like, being busy is a blessing, but I mean, it's better than not going to the gym, right? At all. I just don't like coming to the gym later. I really don't. I really dislike that. Well, it it depends. If it's really late, like let's say 11 going on, like 11, 12, 1 in the morning, it's pretty good because there's either there's gonna be one more person in there, two more persons at the most, but it's hardly anybody there ever late at night. But right now, apparently everybody had the same idea as I did. Uh, get this shit done early and then go home. It's just I feel like people are doing that as well because they have the same thought process as me. If you come to the gym, like let's say from 4 going forward, by the time you get out of the gym, it's gonna be dark. So that's probably everybody's like train of thought because that's my train of thought. But oh, I did want to show y'all something. Look what I got. Guess who I got? One of those mystery thingies from. I got it from the Bleach mystery thing. I was trying to get Ichigo, but oh well. I gotta suck it up. She's pretty cool too. Whoa, 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 whoa. She is pretty cool. Except she was kind of like she had she had mommy issues with Yoruichi. She really did. She was attached to her. But anyways, start talking about Bleach. I could talk about Bleach all day. Bleach was is is honestly the I think that's see there's debates about this, but I like Bleach over Naruto. Well, it just depends, bro. Naruto was so good as well. One Piece is all right, bro. One Piece is all right. It's just they're milk. Well, it's not that they're milking it because it is a pretty good story, but it's just damn, bro. It's too long for a stretchy pirate. Fuck. Anyways, I probably ruffled some feathers with that. Um, Maybe I got some straw hat audience members out there, so might have offended somebody. But I personally prefer Bleach and Naruto over One Piece. Personal opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. Um, that's what it is, right? I do feel, you know what? Today's day and age, everybody thinks they're fucking right, bro. Nobody's, and when people say they're open to debate, they're open to try to convince you to think like them, right? And that's really what a debate is. But like they go in really adamant that no matter what, even if you bring up a good point and they agree with you on that point, they're still not going to change their mind, right? Because they think their way of thinking is the right way of thinking, and that is not okay. That is very, very dangerous. It keeps you stagnant. As from It keeps you stagnant. It doesn't allow you to grow and see multiple perspectives. It's real childish to do that. If you're in college, you probably met these type of people where um, y'all are having like a debate, right? But see, when this is the way I think about it. Whenever you go into a debate, you got to be open to the fact that you might get your mind changed or your opinion might change because they might bring up a point that you agree with, and you're like, huh, damn, I didn't see it that way, but now that you mention it, that makes a lot of sense, right? Like that's just I'm yapping about random shit, but yeah, don't be freaking hard headed, bro. Your way of thinking isn't always the right way of thinking. Doesn't mean it's the wrong way of thinking, either, right? It just means that's what you believe in. That's what your experience, your knowledge at the time has led you to believe or support, right? Just depends on what we're talking about. We're talking about politics. We're talking about soccer. We're talking about sports. We're talking about daily life, random shit like that, philosophy. But everybody's train of thought is different, and if you go into a debate, um, not being really open-minded and only listening to respond, you're losing a lot of growth. You're losing on a lot of growth, really, because you're just listening to respond. You're not listening to understand this person's point of view, and at the end of the day, they might be doing the same thing, and y'all are both not growing. Y'all are just going back and forth, back and forth, bouncing your own opinions without really listening and understanding the other person's point of view, right? So, um, the reason I'm saying that is because I've been watching a lot of fucking. Really, it's been politics, political debates, and there are. I've noticed that one side is very close-minded on this thing. I'm not gonna say which side, but you make your hypothesis, your educated guesses. That is very, very close-minded, and it's like either the my way or the highway, and they stand on this moral high ground that they completely made up. And if you disagree, how dare you disagree with me? That you're like the worst human being just because you disagree with me. That's not how life works, bro. That's a toddler mindset. That's a little kid mindset. Gotta be open minded about anything and everything, bro. You never know when you might learn something out of the most random person you've ever fucking met, from the person you least expected. Man, I say that because I learned that early on, bro. Like talking when I was in school, I did this mentorship program where they had us do like community service hours, and we had to go to an elementary school, right? At the time, I had like the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 7, and the two little kids that I was mentoring, one of them had an Android, one of them had an iPhone as well, right? And they had to pull up like stuff through their email, and I was so surprised how at their age, these were first graders, by the way, at their age, they were pulling up emails and doing this and that, and then they taught me shit that I didn't know. Like you can make folders to where your inbox before the spam stuff was a thing. Well, I mean, spam was always a thing, but like before it was really rigorous, like it is now. Now you hardly see spam email in your emails. You, there was ways to code this thing to where it would automatically detect the spam and flag it and throw it into the trash bin, which I didn't know. And this was first graders, bro. First graders taught me this. Crazy, bro. Crazy. So you never know who you're gonna learn something from, bro. And If I were somebody that was hard-headed, like these, I don't want to say older folk because I've met some young people that are super hard-headed, super freaking hard-headed, bro. Uh, but if you're this hard-headed person, and I would have been like, that's dumb, or like something like that, and look down upon these kids, I would have never learned that, and I would have never learned that life lesson that you never know who you're gonna learn from, bro. So I don't know why I even I'm even like yapping about this, but I guess uh, fuck it. This is what I talked about today. I'm like 5 minutes away from my house. Uh, I'm gonna be there kind of late to the class because the class today is virtual, so I don't have to go in person. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. That was today's back day. That was today's random ass yap. It was completely random, but anyways, um, God bless. Lift hard, lift often, lift heavy. No, lift hard, lift heavy, lift often, and eat well, recover well, and enjoy life, man. God bless. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.